Hello my beauties, welcome to that time of the month, and without further ado I'm going to go straight into the products because as usual it turns out to be a ton of things. So the very first thing I would like to talk about is actually a hair product, and this is the Tresemme Deep Clean for all hair type shampoo. And basically what I use this for is a double cleansing shampoo, especially for those who use a ton of products in your hair. It's great to double cleanse and make sure that you get rid of any residue in the scalp. Although I haven't completely finished the whole bottle, I decided to actually use this for something else because it is actually past expiry date. If you guys haven't already seen my video on how to utilize your expired beauty products, pause this video, go check it out and come right back. Anyways, so moving on, basically what I do is, even though I use a normal shampoo that will help to basically revive hair color, I use this before that, and I do a deep cleanse and make sure I remove all the residue from my scalp. And I do that at least every once a week, or sometimes every second time I wash my hair. Sometimes when you cleanse it off your scalp, you tend to have less breakouts in the scalp, but also at the same time the products and the nutrients are going to distribute to your hair a lot better because there's no blockage. So I definitely recommend it, especially if you guys can get this on sale. It's available in your supermarket, drugstores and things like that. These are the Watson's Anti-Laid Facial Puffs. Basically what I use this for is to remove nail polish. I found that these ones are great because they don't fluff up too much, they don't absorb a ton of product, and they tend to like spread out a lot better, so you can actually use one cotton sheet for like the whole hand. I love this for it's compact and it's nice and lightweight, it's really thin, and I think it's great for traveling as well. So I definitely recommend this to anyone who actually has Watson's or can get access to Watson's. Awesome price range and awesome results. This one is from Japan. I don't know the exact name because as you can see it's all in Japanese, but basically it's similar texture to the one in Watson's. However, this one I believe is super absorbent, but you don't use like any product at all, because what I've been using this for is actually as a makeup remover. So I only use, like, no joke, like 2 to 3 drops of makeup remover, and this whole cotton sheet is like, you know, pretty much drenched in it. And then when you wipe away the makeup product, I feel like you actually do save a lot of product, and it does get rid of all of the makeup as well. However, the only downside is because I feel like you're only using 2 or 3 drops of makeup remover, a lot of the makeup kind of is not removed properly, so I do have to go back in and do it a couple of times. I feel like definitely a unique texture that absorbs so much, yet it feels so lightweight. Eyebon, basically it's just an eyeball cleaner. This one is great for people who wear contacts a lot, or I guess anyone who actually wears makeup a lot, because I feel like a lot of times you get makeup in your eyes and things like that, and your eyes does get irritated, or even if you have like shampoo and conditioner that goes into your eyes and your eyes get a little bit irritated after the shower, it kind of gives you like eyeball this minty feel. So it is definitely refreshing and cleansing. I feel like it's not something that you could do every day because A, it's really time consuming, and B, it's probably not cost effective either, but I think once in a while is great, and especially if you can use it for people who, I guess for someone who wears constant makeup, constant contacts, and who occasionally get shampoo and conditioner in the eyes, which is. The next product I'll talk about is also from Japan. This is actually was given to me by Sarah, who actually does my lashes. I'll link her website down below for you guys. It is very comparable to Bioderma. In fact, it's obviously a lot cheaper than Bioderma, and I feel like in somewhat ways it is almost comparable to my favorite water cleanser, which is the Cogendo one. I feel like this is great in a package in a cost-effective way, that it's, you know, definitely great value, and the fact that it's in a pump bottle, it's easier to use, and also I feel like it does cleanse really well. Glamglow Youth Cleanse Daily Exfoliating Cleanser. I am a big fan of mud texture cleansers. I feel like mud cleansers makes my skin feel really clean, like I feel like it detoxifies as well as cleansing at the same time. The fact that it has little like microbeads in there, it makes the, I guess, the cleaning process feel a lot cleaner. It's not something that I recommend using like in the mornings when you have no makeup on, because I feel like then you're removing too much like layers of skin. It's great for like using at nighttime. It's just great to sort of remove all that excess oils and dirt from the pores. So I love it for a double cleanse in the shower. They actually do suggest that you apply this onto dry skin. However, if you don't want it to be too harsh, you can apply it to wet skin, which is what I usually do. So that is definitely something I recommend if you wanted to try a new cleanser, because it's a huge bottle, it lasts you a long time. The next one is also a cleanser, and this is by Fresh, and it's the Soy Face Cleanser. I actually got this in a pack with the Fresh Black Tea Mask. Using that in the morning, it keeps my face hydrated, but it removes all the, you know, the dirt and the oil from my face, which is actually great. So it does what it's supposed to do. Because this is obviously not the full size, it kind of came in a pack. I think this is definitely great for people who have sensitive skin, people who have dry skin, and people who basically have a combination. This is by Juuce, and it is a Argan Soft shampoo and conditioner. This came in a pack with my GHD that I got from my best friend for my birthday this year. Although it's really hydrating and moisturizing for their hair, I don't need to use as much of the conditioner. But that also brings me to my problem where I feel like because of that moisture that doesn't feel clean, I feel like I need to wash my hair every day, if not every second day. Washing your hair excessively does dry your hair out as well, because you're not allowing the natural oils and nutrients to go to the ends of your hair. So I think it's something great for people who have extremely dry hair and dry scalp, but someone who like me who has color treated hair and tend to have an oily skin type, I think this is not something that I would go back to or repurchase. This is the L'Oreal Nude Magic Cushion Cream. You probably have seen this in my favorites videos. I actually finished this quite quickly. I love the texture, I love the convenience of it, I love the price point, and you guys were already telling me rave about it, even though it is more cost effective compared to other foundations I've used, but it does finish a lot quicker. In my mind, cushion compacts were great people who have really good skin and didn't need much coverage, and gave you like a really dewy, almost like an oily finish. For me, I've always preferred matte because I have super oily skin and I've always wanted a lot higher coverage, so I was never really that into cushion creams as of late. I would recommend this as a drugstore cushion cream. Okay, so this one is the oil blotting paper that I got from Japan. I also featured this in my favorites last month. Basically, this is the Sakura version, which is a limited edition. I feel like the absorbency, I guess it's either way too high that I feel like I need to use 2 or 3 sheets per time. At the end of the day, it's just what it's supposed to do, is blot oil, and that's it. So I don't know how I feel about the packaging, because I feel the packaging can be easily ruined and torn and things like that. Because it's only from Japan, I don't think it's something that I would, you know, have to go out of my way to get some more. Dr. Jart Ceramidin hand cream. I actually got this also as a gift from my friend for my birthday. At first I wasn't in love with it because I wasn't a big fan of the smell, but then after using it for a while, I actually fell in love with the smell. You know how to actually explain this? It actually smells really fresh and clean. It's not too oily, it's not greasy, absorbs the skin really well. I would actually go back and repurchase this because I think this is definitely something that kind of took me by surprise, and I think it's definitely something worth trying if you are looking for a new hand cream. NUME Argan Oil, and I actually got this with my NUME curler. It's quite an overpowering scent, but I actually did really enjoy it, and I feel like it is super moisturizing. If you're looking for that really shiny sort of like look to your curls after you've curled it, you apply some of this on top of your curls and also prior to curling your hair as well. It is definitely very moisturizing. It does reduces, you know, the chances of getting split ends, and it makes your hair look super shiny. I'm not a huge fan of the turn bottle because how many times have I not screwed it on properly and it's kind of spilt a little bit. Because it is a glass bottle, it is a little bit heavy to travel with as well, but other than that, I love the formula, I love the product, and definitely worth trying it if you were looking for a new argan oil. This is actually not something that you can find locally, but you can find this in a lot of Asian stores, especially like in 7-Eleven in like all of Southeast Asia. This is like a insect repellent. I am super scared of mosquitoes. I hate the sound of mosquitoes when they like fly past your ear. So I definitely have to have this with me all the time when I'm traveling overseas, and especially in summer. The YSL eye cream, I definitely wouldn't be running back to get more. I feel like in the beginning when I started using it, it was either too rich for my eyes, that I had little breakouts around there, or that it made no difference to my eyes whatsoever. So I ended up giving it to my mom, and she just said that it's just a very, you know, a very normal eye cream that doesn't seem to have, you know, great difference or great results, but she's happy with something like that that could just hydrate the eye area and make sure it keeps everything at bay. Okay, this one is actually not a full size, but I got this in my Peach and Lily box, and this is by Cremorlab, and it's the Essence. I only started using this basically in my gym bag as a toner or an essence that I use after like I remove my makeup and things like that. I wasn't a huge fan of it because I didn't see a huge results, but I do notice that it does keep your skin super hydrated. So this one is by Dolly Wink, and it's the I guess the eyeshadow stick. The difference between this eyeshadow stick and other eyeshadow sticks is because it's actually dry powder as opposed to like, you know, wet or creamy eyeshadow sticks that you normally would get. It's kind of like my touch-up thing, and I always use it because it just helps to highlight the inner corners, and it also helps to brighten up any areas that you want, whether it's a brow bone, you know, your nose bridge or your cupid's bow. It's super handy to have. You can get your hands on it. Definitely try it. I feel like it's super flattering, super easy, super affordable, and definitely a must-have in all makeup bags. Okay, the very last product. This is the Kevyn Aucoin eyebrow pencil in the Brunette. I especially enjoyed it when I was traveling overseas because I just wanted one eyebrow product that was going to do everything that I needed to do, which was to define, color in, and also match my hair color, and it stayed on all day. It didn't break me out, and it basically was one of those eyebrow products that I think is ideal for traveling. The only thing I wanted to mention is that make sure that you guys wind down the pen if you want to put it back into your makeup bag, because I made the mistake of not winding it down too much, and then the last bit of the eyebrow actually broke off. And on the other side it also has a brush, which means you can comb it through and make sure you get, you know, that sort of natural look without looking too like drawn on. And the color is actually universal brunette, so if your hair color is anything between like medium brown to dark brown, this will like match perfectly. Okay, so that was it. If you guys have any questions about any of these products, leave your comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And of course, you can also reach me on my social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That is ABSNTDTV, which stands for Asian Beauty Secrets NTDTV. Make sure you guys check out my vlog channel, as I should be updating that, you know, at least once a week to show you what I'm up to. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!